What's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back again with another video. I hope everybody is well on this wonderful Saturday morning, the eve of the final day of the Premier League season, just before we get into the summer and all the mayhem of the summer. We don't know. There could be a situation with another lasagna gate. You never know. Tottenham could end up dropping points. We could end up winning. We could still squeak in there. I know it's unlikely. 1% chance, 99% hope. Let's get into it. And we also got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got to talk about the William Saliba drama. The drama. William Saliba, is he staying? Is he going? Everything around William Saliba. We're going to get into that plus more. Also, guys, we're going to get into Bukayo Saka. He seems reluctant to sign a new deal. He seems reluctant to sign a deal without an exit strategy. He seems to be wanting a release clause. Yes, we're going to get into Bukayo Saka. Also, Arsenal are linked to a couple players. We are linked to Boubacar Kamara from Marseille, Olympique Marseille. He is a free agent, and he will be leaving on a free from Olympique Marseille this upcoming season. And Arsenal could squeeze in there and take him away. You never know. He's also linked to some other clubs like Manchester United, Atletico Madrid. We don't know where he could end up, but Arsenal is a landing spot. Also, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. It helps out the channel a lot, and it's absolutely free. And let me know what you guys think about today's possible transfer moves. Would you take a Boubacar Kamara? Would you be okay with Bukayo Saka getting some sort of release clause in his contract? I personally wouldn't. I feel like big clubs don't do that. And when it comes to the other stuff, we're going to get into Lasagna Gate. We're going to get into the possibility of Arsenal signing some other players, such as Jonathan David, such as Dybala. Apparently, Arsenal's already done their first deal of the season. It's already done and dusted. We're going to get into all of that plus more. Don't forget to hit that like button right now. It is absolutely free. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now. It is absolutely free. And if you want to join as a member, you can do that also. Unfortunately, that one is not free. As small as $2.99 and as big as what, $4.99. But yeah, big up John in the house. John is saying big up Egal. I hope you guys can hear me clearly, because I don't usually use this mic, but I connected it today. Saka wants Liverpool, hence why he's reluctant to sign a new deal and wants a release clause. You know what? I'll tell you something, and I'll say it again. Liverpool do not have the facilities to sign a Bukayo Saka away from Arsenal Football Club, period. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to end it there. You guys don't have the facilities for that. Let's be honest. If Liverpool are going to sign a player, they're going to probably go sign a Rafinha or something like that. That's what Liverpool do. But yeah, that would be a good signing for you guys. You never know. But let's get straight into it. Let's get into the William Saliba saga. Let's get into the Saliba saga. If you guys haven't seen, things have been going mad with William Saliba lately. Very, very, very mad with the William Saliba saga. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of disgusted. I am kind of disgusted on this saga, the William Saliba saga, and what's happening with the William Saliba saga. I don't want him to go anywhere, but the reports are very strong. Actually, they're very strong reports. Actually, like they're not weak reports. These reports are very strong. They're saying William Saliba could be headed back to Marseille on a permanent. And I'm saying to myself, why would Arsenal sell William Saliba? Why would Arsenal let him stay? Why is he putting in a transfer request? What is it like? I need to find out. So let me show you guys where I've seen this, what was said, and everything around it. So this came out of RCM Sport. This came out of RCM Sport, and this was about William Saliba. So let's get straight into it. What did they say about William Saliba? RCM Sport says William Saliba tells Marseille he wants to stay at the club after spending this season there on loan. Apparently, William Saliba wants to stay at Marseille. Arsenal have bought the center half for $35 million back in the 2009 summer season. He went out on 3 successive loans. He went out on loan to the club that we bought him from, Saint Etienne. He went on loan to Nice, and now he's gone on loan to Marseille. He's gone on 3 successive loans, and now it seems like he might want to be sold from Arsenal Football Club. He might want to leave Arsenal Football Club, full stop. And in my opinion, this is a big, big issue. Big issue. You want to know why? We should not be selling William Saliba. William Saliba should not be sold. William Saliba should not be one of the guys on the chopping block. William Saliba should not be one of the guys that we should be selling. William Saliba should be held on to with two arms, and we should be saying to ourselves, don't let this guy go at any resort. At any resort. I think William Saliba being sold could be one of the biggest mistakes this club could make in the 21st century, in the sense that this player has the potential of being our version of Virgil van Dijk. As my guy said right there, Liverpool paid over 75 million for Virgil van Dijk. And you know what? Just imagine how much William Saliba could cost in a couple of years, how good he is. William Saliba has what? His desire to stay at Marseille next season. He's communicated his desire to stay at Marseille next season to the club's hierarchy. Manager George Simon has recently met with his management and has made Saliba his priority in the offseason. Now, I don't know how they're going to get this done when they have a transfer ban. I don't know how they're going to get this done when they have a transfer ban. That seems very interesting to me. How could they get the deal done when they have a transfer ban, especially with that William Saliba stuff? But here's the report. William Saliba has told Marseille that he wants to stay at the club, according to RCM. More follows. What was the more that follows? Let's see. Nothing else. People are getting upset, of course. As you can see, people are always going to get upset when they hear news like this. This is not good news, especially for a lot of Gooners who had high praise and high hopes for William Saliba, such as myself. I always had a lot of high hopes for William Saliba. And what did some of the people on EGTV in the say in the community? Because we went through this in the community, and what did you guys say? We had some of you guys respond. Fair play to him. He's French. He's enjoying his football in France, and unhappy by playing under Arteta. He's stupid. Okay. It was inevitable, says my guy over here. He had visibly a hard time dealing with Arteta, someone who won't budge on his concepts. Okay. Good on him. Arteta has shown his hand. A lot of people blaming Arteta for him not playing. Man's trying to escape Arsenal. People are laughing. Do you blame him? People are saying forget about Arteta. You can't blame him for nothing. He's not getting game time. A lot of people are getting upset. No surprise after the Xhaka post. There you go. So a lot of people are saying William Saliba, what do you expect, right? Let me see. What do you guys think about the William Saliba saga? Because in my opinion, I have something to say about this. And my thing is, William Saliba, we don't know what's going to happen until it's official, or we don't know what's going to happen until it comes directly from him or directly from the club, where at this moment in time, everything is hearsay. Everything is rumors, hearsay, and the club has not yet met with his agent. The club has not yet met with him. We have a loan officer. The loan officer has been keeping in contact with Saliba. So we'll have to see. Is Saliba better than Ben White? At this moment in time, we have not seen Saliba play in the Premier League. We've seen Ben White play in the Premier League, and what I've seen from Ben White, I have some reserved questions, but I think he's a good center back. William Saliba, on the other hand, I think he's a possibility of being a top world-class center back. And there's a difference there. Ben White is very good, where Saliba has the potential to be world-class. There's two different levels right there, in my opinion. Ligana sent me, he said, who have we signed today? We have not signed anybody, man. We have not signed anybody today. Not yet, at least. Actually, I lied. We have signed somebody. We've signed that Brazilian guy for like 3 million. Forget his name. Of course, we have to see him play because the manager hasn't given him any time, no time, sent him in the under 23s for 6 months. Now that was a misunderstanding with the club, but hey, I understand they haven't played him yet in the Premier League. I can't rate Arteta and back his decisions not playing Saliba. That's mad. I know. Saliba's gone. Arteta has chosen holding over him. Such disrespect. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think I'm with the loan that they gave him the first time. I understood the loan the second time. This third time, I don't know why they even loaned him out to Marseille the third time. They probably should have kept him around the club, but they didn't feel like he was going to get enough game time to develop. He's now in the French national team. He's now part of the French setup. He's now been one of the best center backs in France this year. He's now in and amongst the French first team squad. If he comes to Arsenal in a World Cup year, could he lose out on going to the World Cup because he plays for Arsenal? Could he lose out on going to a World Cup because he plays in an Arsenal team and he's not going to get so much eyes on him? Could he miss out on the World Cup if he leaves Marseille and comes back to Arsenal? These are the things that he's thinking about. These are the reasons why Saliba is considering staying. These are some of the reasons why Saliba is considering going. These are some of the reasons why the Saliba saga just keeps going on and on and on. But it seems like Marseille really, really like him. Marseille really want to keep him. And he seems like he really wants to stay at Marseille. I'm not surprised because he's done so well, but I don't want to lose the guy. I really don't want to lose Saliba. I think if Saliba was to go to stay at Marseille, it would be to further his own career and it would be good for him. And he'd probably get another move somewhere else. But Arsenal would be dumb to sell him. Arsenal would be dumb to sell him. Saliba had Mbappe in his pocket. White got rinsed and embarrassed by Callum Wilson. Mate, I would have stayed in France because it ain't easy getting into the French squad. Definitely, it ain't easy getting into that French squad. Arteta chose holding third choice over Saliba. He's defensively not coming. He's definitely not coming back. Playing for Arsenal destroys you. Definitely a Chelsea fan right there, just trying to troll. But you know what? I get where you're coming from. You're trolling. Keep trolling. Big up everyone. We got 20 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It helps out the channel a lot. If you guys can hit that like button right now, it would help me out a lot. Let me know what you guys are saying in the chat as we are live right now. We're gonna get into the next story. We're gonna get into the next story right about now. But just before we do that, smash that like button. Absolutely free, of course, as you guys know. And just Saliba, man. Saliba did get into the French national team also, and it is a good story for him, but it's just kind of bittersweet for us in our end because he's such a quality player, and we could be losing him. We could be losing such a quality player. It's like it's just demoralizing, man. It's just demoralizing. Is Saliba coming back? We don't know. Is Saliba going to come back? We don't know. Can we see him coming back? Possibly. Will he come back? God knows. At this moment in time, I think this whole thing is literally being used as something to do, is something to throw at. These are just journalists throwing stuff out there to see what sticks. And I don't know if Saliba's going to be leaving. I don't know if Saliba's going to be going, but we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to see what happens from there. But yeah, moving on to the next story. Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is back in training. Thomas Partey is back in training, and our boy Charles Watts reported Thomas Partey is back in training about 11 hours ago. Gabriel and Smith Rowe as well, and he could be in line to play versus Everton. Yes, he could be in line to play versus Everton. So Thomas Partey could be back in line to play for against Everton for Arsenal on the final game day of the season, which is kind of painful to know that Thomas Partey was out for all those games only to show up just when we don't need him. Season's pretty much done. We've already messed it up, and now he comes out of nowhere. Now he comes out of nowhere just to come on, absolute BS. Now he comes out of nowhere and does all this bullshit. Pisses me off. I wish he didn't do this. I wish he didn't do this earlier. But like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is what happens, guys. This is what happens when you have such. This is what happens when you have such injury-prone players, man. They get injured and then you miss out on them. Who's winning the league, Man City or Liverpool? I have a feeling Man City have already won this league, and Liverpool are just holding on to whatever they can. But I feel like Liverpool are going to win the Champions League, and City are going to win the league. I feel like the trebles. The quadruple was done when they didn't beat Man City, and especially when they didn't beat Tottenham. That was it for me. The moment they lost to Tottenham, the moment they drew to Tottenham, that was it. Um, City draw to Villa. Liverpool beat Wolves. Liverpool are going to beat Wolves, but City could draw to Villa. But it would have to be like a miraculous moment. I don't see it happening. I really don't. I really don't. I think City are just going to smoke Villa. But hey, you never know. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Who do I pick? I pick Ben White. I pick Ben White and Saliba to play together. In my opinion, I think Gabriel might be the one that gets moved. You never know. Reports coming out, Arsenal may have to put a release clause in Bukayo Saka's contract. You know what? Let's get into that now. Let's get into that now. You want to talk about Bukayo Saka? Let's talk about Bukayo Saka. These reports about Bukayo Saka are true. Yes, there are reports that Bukayo Saka wants a release clause in his contract. Yes, those are accurate reports. And this is because it seems like he wants an exit strategy. It seems like he wants an exit strategy out of the club. Seems like this would allow him to find a maneuver a way out of Arsenal Football Club at this moment in time. If Bukayo Saka was to want to leave Arsenal, it would make sense to have installed a release clause in his contracts. So in the case that he was to leave. Now, the Mail have reported this. So let me show you guys what the Mail have reported. The Mail have reported that Arsenal are under pressure. Under pressure. Remember the choice of words that they're using. They're saying Arsenal under pressure. That would be coming from his agent, of course. Arsenal under pressure in including a release clause in the new contract offer to Bukayo Saka. This would be tying him down as the exciting English talent on a long-term deal. And as he is happy to stay at Arsenal, he wants to play Champions League football in the future. So if Arsenal is unable to secure Champions League football, this could be an issue, and this could be something that could cause problems in the near future. Now, I see where you're coming from. Bukayo Saka does not trust the non-existent process and will join City soon. There is rumors to him joining Man City. Yes, 100% there are rumors to Saka joining City. I've seen those. I've seen them all over the place. I've seen City. I've seen Man City for Saka. I've seen Liverpool for Saka. I've seen Real Madrid for Saka. I've seen rumors about Bukayo Saka going all over the place. But in my opinion, I don't think it's Bukayo Saka to City that is my issue at this moment in time. I think it's the fact that Arsenal don't seem to be progressing to the level that we need to be to keep our players hungry to fight for us, to keep our players hungry to continue to grow with us. If we want to keep our players, we need to progress into the Champions League, into these competitions that we used to be in. And right now it's almost like we're in a limbo. And the Bukayo Saka situation could be very similar to Raheem Sterling. Could be very similar. Man City could get Bukayo Saka, and I've seen these rumors before. Like, let me show you. This was just a couple weeks ago. I was seeing this right there. Just a couple weeks ago, I was seeing Bukayo Saka to Man City rumors, and honestly, it disgusts me that I'm seeing these things. But it does make sense that the player is a highly touted player. Let's be honest. Bukayo Saka is very much respected by all fan bases, and Manchester City would definitely be looking at Bukayo Saka as a player to bolster their attack. If they were to buy Bukayo Saka right now, it would cost them a lot. And that's why his agent is trying to input a release clause. That's why his agent is trying to put in a release clause in the Bukayo Saka deal. And Saka will dump Arsenal like RVP. You know what? Yash could possibly leave Arsenal, but I don't think he'll dump us in similar way or similar fashion. I think RVP was not in as much as Bukayo Saka is. Bukayo Saka is actually from the academy, unlike RVP. Bukayo Saka has been here since he's been very young. Bukayo Saka has ingrained himself in Arsenal, and I don't see him leaving. Saka wants to play under Klopp and become the next Salah. was like Salah was like Saka. Then he joined Liverpool and turned into a monster. I think Bukayo Saka's already playing like a monster. If you're tripping, yeah, I think you're tripping out. Bukayo Saka's already playing very very well. He's just not scoring and getting the assist at the same level. Um, what else is there? Um, what else is there? Would you like Ansu Fati in Arsenal? I think I would, but I think he's injury prone, and I think he's a very good quality player. We'll have to see. What time is it in Toronto, or are you in the UK? I'm in the UK. It's currently 7 a.m. Egal, stop with the fake links. Saka with Real Madrid because he will never reach Madrid level. Madrid buy don't buy such players. Okay, speak facts. I'm just speaking facts. I literally seen an article about Bukayo Saka being scouted by Real Madrid, hence why he was linked to Real Madrid. Calm down. Calm down. Bro, it's so early. I know it is. I know it's very early, but this is the only time I can do stream. So, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button so after the video is done being live, more people can see it and it can continue to get more and more eyes on it, and more eyes on the channel, better content I can produce. So help a brother out and hit that like button. Right now we got 16 likes in the comment section. Big up Ballistic Banana. Iga, haven't been on here for ages. Big up to you, Ballistic Banana. I was literally just talking about how Man City could possibly get Bukayo Saka, and we were talking about the possibility of Bukayo Saka wanting a release clause in his deal, just to catch you up. Talk about Kylian Mbappe, and he's acting like a clown for that money. Kylian Mbappe is gonna, bro. They offered him the presidency of France or the prime minister of France role to keep him in France. It's mad. It's mad. Football's gone crazy with the amount of money people want and how much. It's absolutely absurd what's happening with that. Like, it's absolutely absurd in my opinion. I honestly can't believe it. Can't believe it. But yeah, let's get into the next story. Let's get into the next story. Let's get into the next story and talk about the possibilities of who Arsenal could attempt to sign and who Arsenal could be interested in. It is a mad one. Honestly, social media is a crazy place, and from what I've been seeing some crazy stuff. I've been seeing Boubacar Kamara. Ooh, let me show you guys this. Of course, the link is myself. I'm joking. So I seen this. I seen this, and I retweeted it myself with the picture and everything. So Boubacar Kamara, if you guys don't know who he is a 22-year-old French midfielder who Arsenal are currently after. Yes, 22-year-old French midfielder Arsenal are currently after. He currently plays for Marseille. He is a very very good player, and he could be filling in that Thomas Partey role in the near future if we were to acquire his services. The rumor is Arsenal are looking at him as a possible option to bring in to bolster our midfield options. He is a free agent. We'll be able to sign him on a free, and he would fit the profile of what we would need. He would be a Thomas Partey replacement, 22 years old. Financially is very good option, since he is going to come straight into our first team, and he'll be a free agent. We'll be able to match the wage demands of Atletico Madrid or Manchester United. But is it more likely that he would be willing to go to Atletico Madrid at this moment in time over an Arsenal? Very much so. It is very much more likely that he would be able to go there than stay he's not going to stay in France. He's most likely going to move to the Premier League or to La Liga. And the three clubs that are currently in for him outside of Arsenal are Aston Villa, Manchester United, and finally Atletico Madrid. So we could definitely get him over Aston Villa. We can definitely get him over Manchester United. But can we get him over Atletico Madrid, with Atletico Madrid having Champions League football? That is the question you have to ask yourself. That is a very, very big question you have to ask yourself. Big up to Sahal. Sahal's in the chat. Let me send him the link. I'm gonna send you the link on Facebook, on Twitter, bro. Let's see. Let's get this over fact. Let's get this to Sahal. Sahal's in the house. Big up Sahal. Arteta's damaged the French market. Do you really believe he's damaged the French market? with Guendouzi and Saliba. Interesting. Egal, do you think Arsenal need to sack Arteta if he doesn't get top four next season? 100%. If Arteta can't progress us by next season, he needs to go. I think he can get game time with. Hmm, definitely can get game time. Um, okay, we got Sahal in the house. Let me just change the audio 1 second. Okay. Oh, Sahal, you there?
Yo, Egal, what's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, let's get this show going to the next level. Uh, let's get it to the next level. Guys, I don't know if the audio is any worse. Let me know if it's better or worse.
I think it's all right, man. I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, because when you hear the mic, it doesn't allow me to noise cancel. Any news on Gnabry? There hasn't been any news on Gnabry lately. I haven't seen anything on Gnabry lately. Not one story on Gnabry. Let me check. Gnabry.
I don't think so,
I
man. I
seen I
haven't.
seen Gnabry to Liverpool links, but Gnabry to
Nah, I
Arsenal
don't. I don't think so, man. I
2
think.
days ago. Gnabry moved to Arsenal, maybe boost aimed the World Cup surprise transfer.
Nah, I
You know
don't think.
what? These rumors, Gnabry stuff, just nothing really.
Ignore it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore Gnabry stuff. There's no Gnabry stuff.
I think if we got Champions League football, maybe a
People are saying
possibility.
big up Sahal. Gnabry is better than Saka. Well,
He might be, but I don't know.
you never.
That's
We'll have to see him in the Arsenal team.
mm,
That shows Saka wants to move. What? Move to better things.
I think he's talking
And
about Saka's contract. There's.
we'll
I
get
think
onto
there's
that.
rumors. Yeah.
We'll get onto that in a second. It's not rumors, bro. It's literally apparently it came from his people. Let me ask you about that actually.
Go.
What do you think about the fact that Bukayo Saka is reluctant to sign a new contract without an exit strategy? Don't you think that's kind of like
Bro, I completely understand it. I'm not lying, bro. Right now, Egal, I don't understand how Arsenal fans are positive about the club. We literally we have we this is probably the biggest flop job in top four in a very long time. Right? We flopped the top four about four, 3 times at least. 4 times if I was harsh, because the beginning of the season, these owners and these people in charge, they sacrificed our beginning of the season by not getting these players in earlier. So I can say we flopped 4 times. Does not that show you? They said they're gonna change. They didn't change, Egal. This season proved it. This season proved it. Forget about Arteta. Forget about the players. The people above. What did they do for Arteta and the club and the squad? What did they do? Nothing. They let us fail, and now we failed. They're not gonna fire Arteta. What's this, bro? If I was Saka, if I was Martinelli, why would I sign the contract? I got a 2 year contract anyways. I think Saka
this
got
is
two
this
years
is what
left.
it says. It says Saka is reluctant to commit to a new contract with Arsenal without a release clause being included. The 20-year-old is enjoying another superb season in North London, and the Gunners are edging closer to tie him down to a new deal. Saka has a year left on his contract and is currently out of contract and looking to an option to extend. Uh, to a further 12 months before we have to do any negotiations. The formal talks are extended to take place with his representatives by the end of the season. While he's happy and he's an England international, he's eager to test himself in the Champions League. How much should we put for a release clause? Because Ballistic Banana is saying 150 mil. Well, how much would you put for Bukayo Saka's release clause?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very hard one because certain players are going for this much and that much. But Egal, honestly, this is what I
How
mean.
much? Answer my question. How
No,
much would you guys put?
150, at least 150 million, but Egal, that's beside the point. You're not getting the point. Why does Saka want a release clause? Because
Because
he
he wants
knows.
an exit strategy.
No, he doesn't want the extra strategy. I don't think it's that. Because I think in his heart, if he axes himself, Is this club gonna win trophies? The answer is no. That's what I think it really is about. Because think about Egal, these players, they want to win trophies. They want to be in a big club. If this was Liverpool, he would never ask for exit strategy. Why are you looking for exit? Why? You need to ask yourself, Egal, these questions. Martinelli is the same, by the way. Martinelli, I think, he got 12 months left. So, Egal, these players, yeah, I thought this is a new Arsenal. We're gonna sign these players onto contracts. Why are we running down these young players' contracts? This club has not changed one bit, Egal. You told me that the club it will change. We're running players' contracts down. We're letting people go for free. We can't sell anybody. Players that are good and talented. Yeah, we're selling for 5 million. What's it called? That kid that he just got sold. I forgot his name. Sorry.
We're gonna
What's
talk about him, Mavropanos.
Yeah.
I haven't even brought him up. 1 second. Let me do that now. 1 second.
Mavropanos being sold for that little.
1
That
second,
shows
bro.
his
1
incompetence.
second. 1 second. I haven't even spoken about it. You're ruining the
I'm
vibe.
sorry. Go on.
You're ruining the vibe, bro. Allow it.
Yeah,
allow
but
it.
I have not been on for a long time, so.
What's wrong with Mavropanos being sold?
Egal is not being sold. That's not the problem. But Egal, what's the point of a loan? There's 3 reasons of a loan.
Okay,
right?
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Just so everyone knows what we're talking about. Mavropanos has been sold by Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. What time is it? Is it 32? Mavropanos has been sold by Arsenal Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why he's being sold by Arsenal Football Club, there was a loan with an option to buy for Stuttgart. Stuttgart put in a loan with an option to buy for Mavropanos. The loan was about, I don't know exactly how much the loan was, but the option to buy was 4.5 million. Now, if you don't know, Arsenal have made a lot of money off of this man and his loans over the last couple of years. Let me tell you, this guy, we've only made profit from him. If you're wondering why we sold him for 5 million, his market value was in between 5 to 10 million probably. But listen to this: we bought him for what was it? 1.8 million. We bought him for 1.8 million, right? We loaned him out for 2.7. We loaned him out again for 2.7. We loaned him out again for 2.7, and now we're selling him for 5. We've made over 10 million on this guy. You know that, right?
Egal, no, that's not the thing. Egal, you're not.
Oh, and also the loan fee. The loan fee from Stuttgart was another like 2.8. So we've made over 15 million on this guy.
Egal,
and you're worried about 5 million.
Egal, no, that's beside the point. What club do you ever see doing this? Ask yourself this genuine question. A young
Chelsea.
No, Chelsea don't do this.
Chelsea sell their loan players all the time. For peanuts.
Wait. No. That's not true. Because look at what they did to
what
the
last. What are you talking about?
Egal, wait. I can wait. Tomori didn't sell for peanuts. Did Tomori go for peanuts? Did Mark Gay go for peanuts? No, they didn't. That's 2 centre backs already. The ones that you don't know about, they go for peanuts.
Listen, is Mavropanos known? You're acting like Mavropanos is known. What are you chatting about?
Bro, yeah, me, Egal, you're not listening.
Bro, you're waffling.
I gave you 2 centre backs already. Tomori and Mark, that guy that plays for Crystal Palace. They went for a lot of money. Why? Because what they do, Chelsea are clever. They're not like Arsenal. They know when players are highly talented. Mavropanos, like him or not, yeah, he's actually quite highly rated in Europe, right? He's highly rated in Germany, especially, right? I think he made the team of the season. Not this season, was the last season. He made the team of the season in Germany, right? So he's highly rated in Germany, at least. That means.
Listen.
Wait. Egal, come on. He's highly rated.
If you're
gonna put him on loan, that's fine. But what you don't do is put a buy option in it. Because if you don't put a buy option in there, it becomes a bidding war. Then we can sell him for high amounts. Look at Arsenal's history. We don't sell players well, Egal. It's a fact. It's a fact. When is the bro? Our highest sell is Oxley Chamberlain. Oxley Chamberlain, bro. 40 million, I think we sold him for.
Yo,
That's
so
just our highest.
1 second. Your mic is moving mad. Your mic is moving mad. But don't worry about it. I think you're over exaggerating. I think you're really, really over exaggerating this. A lot of clubs sell their players that are not in their first 11, that they've loaned out a couple times, that they don't view as their team. They do sell them. It doesn't matter how much money you get. We've sold him for 5 million or whatever, 4.8 million, whatever it is, and I think that's a decent deal. The guy was not playing in Arsenal. He was never part of the plans. We've got rid of him for 4.5 million. That's better than what. That's better than giving him away for nothing. And in my opinion, we let him go and keep him moving. It's not a big deal, bro. Not a big ass deal. It's not a big deal in my opinion. It's not a big deal. We keep him moving. Forget about all that BS. Also, Arsenal have signed a deal. You know. You know that. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. He's back.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
By the way, the reason why I was so quiet was because I was in my in-laws' house and my mother and father-in-law were sleeping in the other room. So I couldn't be yelling and screaming. I couldn't be shouting back. I really wish I was at home so I could handle that issue. I'm not really happy with the post-match reaction that day because it almost seemed like I was just literally so quiet. And I also, people trying to say I was crying. I was not crying. I literally was going to get water because my voice was cracking because my throat was hurting. And all these people saying, "Oh, he's crying." Fuck off. Fucking, you think I'm going to cry over freaking losing to Newcastle? Fuck is that? People actually annoy me. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Do you know what the next story is?
Don't know. You told me.
Bro, that Marquinhos guy.
Yeah, what about him?
The deal's done apparently.
Yo,
Apparently
honestly, I don't know what we are dead, bro. We are dead, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Bro, what do you? I'm getting you off the stream. Bye, bro.
Yeah.
Bye, Sahal. Literally just ruining the stream. All bad vibes. What do you call it? Brazil winger Marquinhos has flown to London to complete a £3 million move to Arsenal, according to Goal. This deal is going to be done very, very soon. The guy has literally completed his deal, and he is going to be coming to Arsenal very, very soon. The rumor has it that he is flying over to seal the deal very soon. It was a £3 million deal, and this deal will be completed very soon. You should see him holding up the shirt very, very soon, in my opinion. That is the rumor with that one, right? Why are you suppressed his free speech? He is making a lot of sense, Egal. It's not even about that. It's literally I'm trying to do a show here. So how's my boy? But sometimes he's counterproductive. He's very counterproductive at times. Literally just trying to. I'll bring him on in a bit. Moving on to the next one. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard this, but apparently Dybala has turned down Tottenham. Dybala has turned down Premier League giants. Like he's literally said to Tottenham, he told Tottenham no. Apparently, he's told Tottenham no. I thought he was gonna go to Spurs. I honestly did think he was gonna end up going to Spurs, but apparently, Dybala has said he's snubbing the Premier League sides. He's not going to be interested in joining any of the Premier League giants. Apparently, he is apparently going to snub any Premier League giant to possibly go to stay in Italy or possibly go to PSG. I don't think he's. Rumor has it that he will not be joining Arsenal, Manchester United, or Tottenham in this upcoming season. Spurs would be a downgrade anyways. Yeah, Spurs would be a downgrade for him from Juventus anyways. But it seems like he is not going to be going to any of those clubs. And let me just find the article for you guys. Let me just find the article for you guys. Dybala. What does it say? This Dybala snubs. Let's see. Dybala snubs. Where is it? Here we go. Rumor has it. Here we go. Okay, let me show you guys. This is where it says this is where it says what it says. 40. Dybala, soon to be free agent Dybala, is reportedly ruling out a move to England as he is close to a transfer to Inter Milan. Dybala is set to depart Juventus after 7 years at the club, and the Argentinian has been attracted to Inter Milan, Atletico, Barcelona, PSG. He has interest from a lot of clubs, but of course, it looks also Roma are some of those clubs. But it looks like he will most likely be turning down a move from Manchester United and Tottenham, and he will be most likely staying in Italy. That is a rumor. That is a rumor about Pablo Dybala. So that looks like Pablo Dybala is most likely going to stay. Pablo Dybala cannot start in Tottenham over Harry Kane, Son, or Kulusevski. In my opinion, he is overrated. Woo! You're sticking it on Dybala. You're sticking it on Dybala. Sticking it on Dybala. I see how it is. You're sticking it on him. Let's get on to since we're on Tottenham, let's talk about Lasagna Gate 2.0. Have you guys heard about Lasagna Gate and what happened last time in Lasagna Gate? So back in 2006, there was a situation with Lasagna Gate where Tottenham players picked up a stomach flu and a virus, and they were sick. And this is where the issues happened and took place. But now there's a rumor from certain individuals that Tottenham players have gotten Lasagna Gate once again. Yes, Harry Kane was feeling unwell, and Harry Kane was feeling unwell in fears of a Lasagna Gate from Tottenham fans ahead of the Norwich showdown. Definitely. So rumors came out 2 days, just literally a couple hours ago, that rumors that Harry Kane is feeling unwell and there could be another Lasagna Gate 2.0. I know, it's very interesting, right? I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. And Antonio Conte did speak about it. Antonio Conte did say something about Lasagna Gate possibly happening again and him not believing that it will happen again. But let's show you guys what it said. And I seen this article on TalkSport, so I'm just gonna show you guys quickly what was said on TalkSport. Good morning. Any updates on Marquinhos deal? Looks like the deal is going to be getting done, but here's the report about the Lasagna Gate, and the report says Antonio Conte eases Lasagna Gate 2 fears as Tottenham escape Harry Kane to play in the Premier League final day versus Norwich despite sickness. So Harry Kane will be sick as he plays against Norwich on the final day. And this could be another Lasagna Gate 2.0 situation. If you don't know, in 2006, Arsenal, an Arsenal fan got the whole Tottenham team sick, and about 10 players got ill that day. And they ended up having to play the final game day of the season with 10 players out, all of them sick due to having some bad lasagna, apparently, and getting food poisoning. And from that, they ended up not qualifying for the Champions League, and Arsenal squeezed in to get Champions League football that following year, getting into that 4th place. I hope Bergwijn doesn't do a Leicester. Definitely, that would hurt. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm even going to watch the Norwich game or the Arsenal game. I feel like it's just going to be so much people looking at the Man City, Liverpool stuff to see what's going on. Arteta poisoned them. You guys are funny. Talking about Arteta remains hopeful on top 4 still. Yeah, apparently Mikel Arteta is still hopeful on top 4. Don't know how hopeful he can be, but let me show you guys what he said. Here we go. On what Mikel Arteta said about top 4. Let's see. Very, very weird. Arteta on top 4 hopes. Somebody on TikTok saying, how do I join live? You join on YouTube, and you can from there I sometimes send the link out so you can jump on. Arteta on top four hopes. It's very possible. Looking back, we've been back a few years. You can see examples of things happening at the end of the season, and the longer the game is close, I am hopeful. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So he is still hopeful that Arsenal could get into the top four. I personally don't believe we can squeeze in there. I personally don't think Norwich are going to do us any favors, but if they do us a favor, that would be amazing. You know what? Get in there ahead of Tottenham, get in and get in that top four by them dropping points. It would be absolutely amazing. I would love it. But will it happen? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think it will happen. But guys, do me a favor, smash that like button right now. We got 24 likes in the chat and 51 of you guys in the chat also. So keep hitting those like buttons. It's absolutely free, and it would be crucial if you guys continue to hit those like buttons and help a brother out. Now, moving on from that topic, getting on to the next one. Let's get on to the Everton game. Arsenal play Everton, and Everton have been promoted, so we don't really need to worry too much about Everton now that they've been promoted. I feel like they won't take the game as serious as they would have prior to it being prior to the situation as it was. But now, let's be honest. Let's be honest. What are we saying, people? What are we saying? Are we gonna? Is it gonna be a shaky one? What are we thinking? Because in my opinion, who's going to start, who's going to be in our team, are we still going to beat Everton on the final day of the season? Could we see a situation where we lost to Newcastle and now we have to? Did you see this happening? Did you see us having to possibly wait until the last day to secure top four and somehow squeezing in? I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a situation where Arsenal play Everton and we squeeze by, we get 2-1 victory, but I don't think Newcastle. I don't think Tottenham are going to lose to Norwich. I just don't see Tottenham losing to Norwich. I think the Tottenham result is going to be straightforward, and they're just going to smack them. They're just going to smack Norwich. This is what Tottenham do. Tottenham smack teams. They smack them about, and it's just they're just going to smack them. It's just going to be how it is, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not gonna see an Arsenal miracle to get top four on the final day. Most likely, Tottenham are gonna beat Norwich like 3-0 or something like that. They're just gonna slap them. But crazier things have happened in football. Crazier things have happened in football. It could be possible, right? Call it age old. I've been waiting for the last game. Let us down. Typical BS. Camp, you're right, man. You're right. They literally let us down. They let us down. I would take Di Maria on a free. You know what? Di Maria would be nice, but the thing is, I don't know if we're looking for a player in that age bracket. I don't think we'd be looking for a player in that age bracket at this moment in time. Arsenal finishing fourth thanks to Tottenham bottle. That would be sick. I don't know. Bayern wants Saka. Everyone wants Saka, but I don't think everyone can afford Saka at this moment in time. You have to understand, Arsenal Football Club is not a club where you can just come and take a player from us. You need the perfect circumstances for Bayern Munich to come take Bukayo Saka. First of all, there would need to be no English clubs after Bukayo Saka, and it would have to be either he runs down his contract and goes to Bayern or something like that. But yeah. Right now, I'm just looking at this. They have Arsenal playing against Everton, and they have us playing with Ramsdale, Cedric, Holding, Gabriel, Tavares, Xhaka, Lokonga. This lineup makes no sense. Why would we play Cedric, Tavares, Holding, and Gabriel Magalhaes? Is Ben White injured? I thought Ben White was back. Why would we play Holding? Why would we play Holding? Ben White's back. Why would we play Holding? Yeah, Ben White's back. Ben White starts. Then midfield. Why would we play Lokonga? El Neni starting. And then Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka. Why would you play Lacazette? Eddie Nketiah is going to start. I don't know. This lineup doesn't make sense. Let's make our own lineup. That lineup didn't make sense. I thought that lineup was BS. There's no way that's going to be the lineup for the game. There's no way. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see what this says here. Let's check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Partey's back. Yeah, Partey's back. Partey's probably gonna start. If Partey's back, he's gonna start. Am I wrong? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so okay, let's see. So goalkeeper. Let me do this way. Let me do this way, if you guys can see it. So goalkeeper is going to be cancel. Goalkeeper is going to be Ramsdale. Unfortunately, Leno won't get to have a testimonial. Right back, we're going to have to go Cedric. Left back, we're going to have to go Tavares. We're going to have to go Tavares with the left back. Where's Tavares? Nuno. We're going to go Ben White. Where's Ben White? Did I miss him? Where's Ben White? Ben. Okay, there's White. And then go Gabriel Magalhaes. Say Xhaka and Partey are fit. So you go Partey. Partey's back. Go Xhaka. Go Xhaka. In the 10, we put Odegaard. Where's Odegaard? Where's Odegaard? And then we put Saka. I'm saying Gabby. And Eddie. And Ketia. So that is the team that I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Ramsdale, Cedric, Ben White, Gabriel, and then big up Nas. He says, yeah, Africa is leaving the Arsenal bandwagon bit by bit. Yo, that is harsh. Then you got Thomas Partey, Xhaka in the midfield. Then I'm going to go Saka, Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Eddie and Ketia up top. Anything you guys would change in this team? Let me know in the comment section right now. Anything you guys would change in this team? I think this is the team that we're going to go with against Everton. Maybe Thomas Partey is not ready yet. Misjudged you at first. I can see you are very passionate of your club. And I was Arteta out. Big up Egal. Shout out shout out LG. Chelsea supporter and growing up too fast in Africa. Yeah, Chelsea supporters are growing very, very quick. You never know. Could be a lot of Man City and Liverpool supporters also growing right now. Manchester United and Arsenal fans are becoming extinct. Tottenham fans have no support anywhere internationally. That is true. Tottenham don't really have much support. Ben White, left back, Holding, center back. Ben White doesn't play left back. So if you want Ben White to play, he's probably going to have to play somewhere else. But yeah, that is what that's looking like. That was what that was looking like. And then, okay, now it's Q&A time. Question and answer time. Let's get to the question and answers. What are we saying? Question and answer time, guys. Q&A time. Let's do your Q&As. Any questions? Quick fire. I'll take them right now. Let me know anything you want to answer. Smash the like button, people, of course. How is it that we have 50 of you guys in the chat and we can't even get 30 likes? Just 3 more likes and we're there. Oh, by the way, Jonathan David is linked to Arsenal, Manchester United. I don't think it's going to happen, but at this moment in time, he is somebody you should keep in the back of your mind. Someone says, Aaron Trusty. Isn't it Austin Trusty? Where'd you get Aaron Trusty from? His name is Austin Trusty. Nas, I will go back state side to watch Arsenal. Will you go back to the stateside to watch Arsenal? No, I live in the UK. There's no point of me going all the way back to the states to watch Arsenal. Um, give the like, give boy likes. Arsenal's worst Arsenal loss in recent memory. I didn't even know you were watching Suns. Big up. Um, worst Arsenal loss in living memory. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It'd probably be the Europa League final. Losing the Europa League final that bad was pretty bad, bro. The Europa League final was a bad loss. That was a bad loss, and it was at halftime. We were 0-0 at halftime, and we ended up losing the game by such a large margin. It was crazy. To what does this say? To I see teams like Liverpool and City thriving with no striker. Do you think that's the way to go forward in football? Players who are versatile along the front three. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the reason why Liverpool can get away with not having a striker is because they have guys like Mo Salah and Mane. The way City get away with not having strikers is having clinical midfielders that can no, not clinical midfielders that are very good at scoring goals. Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, friggin' for their wingers like Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling. They just have goals from everywhere in the team. So there are two different ways of doing things. Either you have goals in abundance throughout the whole entire team to circumvent the fact that you don't have a striker that can get you 20 plus goals, or you have to have wingers that are basically inside forwards that can score a lot of goals. So that is how football is going forward. It's positionless football almost, where the striker at times can be put out on the wing and can be put in the number 10 and can play all over the pitch. Like, for example, Harry Kane can play the number 10 and the striker role. He can play as a second striker or he can play as a single striker. He can do all these things. Benzema can play all over. He can play false nine. He can play number 9. He can play on the wing. Those kind of guys are very, very much the new way of playing football. But the traditional striker will always be useful. There will always be room for a traditional striker. But I feel like positionless football is how it's becoming. It's almost like basketball, where the striker can play across the whole front three, and the wide forward can play across the whole front three. And it's just, this is the way of football now. This is how it is. But you never used to see it that way. It used to be, if you're in one position, you stay in the box. Football's evolving, and this is how things are. This is how things are. Why is Arsenal acting so unambitious in signing another Mavropanos from Brazil? You know what? You gotta use. There's no risk. There's no risk. It's high reward. Low risk, high reward signing, in my opinion. If you do that, did you hear about the apparent food poisoning? Yes, I did. I did a video on that, and I talked about it in this video, by the way. If Gabriel Jesus leaves for Juventus, will Saliba stay? If Gabriel Magalhaes leaves, I don't think Gabriel Magalhaes is going anywhere. I think that's BS. I don't think Gabriel Magalhaes is going anywhere, in my opinion. Yeah, Austin Trusty, he's never going to play for Arsenal, guys. He's most likely going to get loaned out again. You're probably going to see him stay in the States or maybe get loaned out to somewhere in lower leagues. 5-0 Man City, in my opinion, definitely. Slen's in the house again saying best Arsenal win in recent memory. What was it? Arsenal. Arsenal Valencia. I think it was in the Europa League. Was it what was the second leg? Europa League second leg, Arsenal Valencia. We beat them 4-2 after they took a 2-1 lead. After they took a 2-1 lead in the 58th minute, we came back and we won the game 4-2. That's one of the wins that I can think of in my mind. And do you remember that North London derby where Torreira took off his shirt, started flinging it? That was a good win. But my most favorite memory in recent years has to be the semifinal versus Man City in the Alexis Sanchez era, when Alexis Sanchez scored and then Nacho Monreal scored to win us the tie to get us to the final of the FA Cup. It was a 2-1 victory. And the reason why it was so memorable to me was because I remember not watching the game and having an exam, and my whole day was ruined because I wanted to watch the game. It was semifinal of Europe, what do you call it, FA Cup, and I didn't know the result, and I was like really down about my exam because I don't know how I did or anything. I felt like I did bad on my exam, but the game literally made me completely forget about my exam, lifted my whole mood, and it was like the way that we won the game, the way that we got the goals, it was just amazing. And I feel like that game, that Man City game, was kind of like very, very good to watch, and it was very enjoyable to watch. And that team, even though that team was underperforming in the league consistently, yeah, even back then, I felt like that was one of the last times where I had a player in my team that I knew was going to get us out of trouble. And Alexis Sanchez doing what he did, Nacho Monreal getting the win, getting us the win, and getting us to the final where we ended up winning. It was very good, and I just, for some reason, I remember that win. It just resonates with me. It's just, when you have those weird wins that resonate with you, that's what it was. But yeah, what striker can Arsenal honestly get? You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. At this moment in time, I would just say scouts need to do the right job. I think we won't play five at the back when Saliba comes back. I don't even know if Saliba is going to come back, my guy. We need to go sign Osimhen, Rafinha, and Neves and bring back Saliba. That would be a good window if we can get those three. But I would also need another striker because I don't trust Osimhen by himself. Big up, Sons, man. Smash the like button, people. 100% smash the like button. Good morning. How are you? Very good morning, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Can you read the TikTok comments, please? Okay, yeah, I will read the TikTok comments right now. What are the TikTok comments saying? Saliba will stay, not getting bullied into selling him. Arsenal lost 13 times in the Premier League. They are bound to lose each to every other game. What? Oh shit! Yeah, we lost 13 times this season. That's crazy. Oh, Gundogan. Would you guys sign Gundogan? Gundogan. I don't know if Arsenal will sign Gundogan because he has a chronic back problem, and it seems like Gundogan would most likely leave Arsenal. In my opinion, I think Gundogan will leave Arsenal. I mean, Gundogan will leave Man City, but I think he'll leave to go to a slower league. I don't think he'll stay in the Premier League. Arsenal gonna lose their best center backs. Is Saliba Arsenal's best center back? I think he is. I would take Gundogan in a heartbeat, but I don't think Arsenal will sign him because he has a chronic back issue, and he won't be able to play as many games as we would want him to play. Let's be honest. The reason why he's not used as effectively over there is because he's not used. Who would you bench? Okay, you have to start two and you have to bench one between Ben White, Gabriel, and Saliba. Who are you guys benching and who are you guys starting? Call me crazy. I have to start Saliba and Ben White together. And I would bench Gabriel because I feel like Gabriel is very rash. He makes a lot of errors, and on the ball, he's not very good. And I'm not saying he's a bad center back. I like all three of them. But if I had the choice between the three, who I would start, I think Saliba and Ben White will complement each other the most. They both can pass out the back. They both can defend well. They're both pretty good aerially. Overall, they both have the ability to get into the left or the right back position and help each other out. Saliba has played as a left center back and he's played as a right center back. Ben White has played as a right center back majority of the time. So I think both of them would work. Let me know what you guys think, because for me, it would be Ben White and it would be Ben White and William Saliba. I would bench Gabriel Magalhaes. People are saying Ben White ain't it. Would you pick Saliba or Ben White? People are saying bench Ben White. If I had to pick between Ben White and Saliba, I would have to pick Saliba for the future because he's just a generational talent. He possibly could be one of the best center backs out of that group of young center backs. Look at it. There's Jules Koundé, there's Kanate, there's Saliba, There's Upamecano. There's so many guys, but in my opinion, Saliba, I think, has the highest potential out of all of them. He's younger than all of them. He's already in the French setup. He has the build of a Van Dijk, and he has the ability on the ball as a freaking all these players. So it's just time will tell. But I think if we want to see the best of Saliba, he might have to actually leave Arsenal. To be honest, we might not ever get to see the best of him. His relationship with the club has been fractured ever since he's come here. He's gone on 3 successive loans, and if he goes on a 4th loan, God help me, just sell the guy. If you're gonna loan him out again, just sell him. Honestly, pisses me off. Chelsea are getting Kunde. You know what? Chelsea get Kunde. That's a good signing for you guys. You guys need center backs anyways. Wallahi, I was not. And then yeah, that was it. Anyways, that's it for today. You guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. You already know what it is. The Kitty Johnny EGTV. We got 50 of you guys in the chat right now. Do me a favor, smash that like button before you go. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side very, very soon. The game's on Sunday. I most likely might do another video from now till then. But yeah, you never know. I'll catch you guys very, very soon on the flip side. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Big up Ballistic Banana. Big up to everybody who's commented or subscribed, or even big up to Slens for jumping through. Big up to AFC Wheatley. Big up to all you guys. Saliba Ben White ain't it a waste of money? I don't think so. We're gonna keep both of them hopefully. Gabriel and Ben White would be the perfect duo. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you guys know what it is. I'm out, guys. Peace.